Hey guys, welcome to the Ready to Love After Show. Each Friday, we bring in lunch with some of the big moments from last week's episode of Ready to Love. For the audience just joining us, keep the conversation going with that chat room to your right and tell us what you're thinking. All right, let's get right into the show. Okay, in this clip, nephew Tommy instructed the singles to bring their exes on the date. But after his conversation with Mika about why that would be tough for her, nephew Tommy himself came to the rescue and stepped in for her. LaRon and Justin get asked some tough questions from the man himself. Take a look.
Going into the day with LaRon, Justin, and Tommy filling in as my ex, I'm kind of giggly on the inside just because the guys don't know that Tommy is coming. So I think they're just gonna be so surprised. I cannot wait. Give me a hug. I ain't seen you. How are you? Good. Hey, LaRon. How you doing?
What's up with you? When I seen Justin was there, I was just kind of nervous.
Here you go.
Appreciate that, boss, because I see them as competition, but I'm flattered that she invited me on this date.
What's been up?
Chilling, man, staying in the
You
house.
ain't been going out?
Nah, I'm a reformed man.
Reform?
Yeah.
You trying to find your queen, huh?
Something like that.
Our assignment from Tommy this week was for the ladies to bring on their exes.
Your exes?
Yes.
Who's the fourth person at this table?
Oh, snap.
Oh, snap. Snap.
How you doing, baby girl? Good.
The sequence for?
There we go. Yes.
I'm sitting there thinking oh my God, is Tommy her ex?
I found out Miss Mika was gonna be by herself. I said, no. Crashing the party. Y'all know I'm not the ex, but I'm here to support her, so.
Oh my God.
I'm ready.
I'm a little nervous because Tommy knows the right questions to ask, but I do think it's pretty dope that, he stepped in for Mika and showed that he actually cares about us during this process.
How'd you end your last relationship?
We just wasn't seeing eye to eye anymore. And it was just a lot of petty stuff. And that was it.
What about you, LaRon?
Just arguing all the time. I'm not the type of dude, I don't want to argue. I live a real easy, smooth life.
Let me ask both of y'all this.
What's up?
Let's just say, wake up in the morning, we have disagreement. Tell me what you do throughout the day since you had that disagreement that morning.
Me personally, I'm gonna try to check the temperature. I'm gonna, send a little text here and there, see how you feeling.
Just?
If it happened in the morning, we're gonna try to get it resolved in the morning. Just because I don't want my energy thrown off throughout the day. I just make time. I'll be late today if I have to,
Hearing Justin's answers, I really like that because it's the type of person that I am. I don't want to sit on things for too long, and in the end, it might make it a whole lot worse.
If her ex was here, what kind of questions would you guys have?
I wouldn't want to know why y'all broke up.
I didn't feel like I had him. I felt like he was still entertaining other women. Another thing, he's a gamer and plays.
Oh, you play video games?
You don't like dudes that play video games?
It's excessive.
I play and create video games.
How often you play?
If a new game just dropped, I might be the whole weekend. I might call off a day of work.
Oh, see, baby, that ain't gonna work.
Mika ended her relationship with her ex because of video games, and that kind of worried me a little bit.
What do you think he would say some of your weaknesses are?
One thing that I know that I struggle with is not being so attentive at times. I can get wrapped up in my kids, and we might get forgotten sometimes. It's not intentional.
It's a thin line. I need space and attention. It's attention. You're gonna have to give me some space. But I also need to know, you like me too.
There was a lot of red flags that I saw it, and I said, you know what, this is not for me, but I still did it
You still
anyway.
stayed in it?
Mm-hmm. I don't bring a lot of people around my kids. That's the only man that has been around my kids. My son loved him, so it's not only am I hurt, but my kids are hurt too. So I always want to be very selective when it comes to that, bringing somebody into my life.
Nah, I feel like
100%.
Hearing more about Mika's past, I do see what makes her so apprehensive about allowing guys to be in her space. I feel like she does want to open up, but you just have to continue to put in that work. So having Tommy on this date was very beneficial for me and Mika.
I'm glad I stopped by. I hope I opened up some doors that were closed. Okay, I'm gonna go home and play games for 8 hours.
Hey, happy, man.
Much love.
All right.
So how did y'all enjoy the surprise date?
That was definitely a big
I didn't see that
surprise.
coming.
LaRon, how you feel?
Still good in my book. You my dog.
By the end of the date, I realized LaRon and I don't have a romantic connection. He's more of like a friend.
We have a mutual connection where we understand, we can meet each other on the same level.
I agree.
Okay.
I really do like Justin. I do feel very comfortable opening up and being vulnerable and talking to him.
I've thoroughly enjoyed my date with you, Mika. I hope we get more dates.
I'm looking forward to it.
Can I get a hug?
Sure.
Okay. I'm just going to start off by saying LaRon, he's still over because she ain't going home. The end. Okay. So until that happens, until he gets to see her again, LaRon's just playing games. Imagine having Nephew Tommy on your date. Like, imagine just showing up and being on your date. That's so intimidating. I think Justin and I think LaRon actually handled it pretty well. I think Justin handled that date better. He was more intentional. He asked more questions that were more in depth on, like, what do you want? Why did it work with your last relationships? And he answered Nephew Tommy's questions better than LaRon. LaRon's like, oh, I game, I do that. Yep, that's why you broke up. That's what I do. What are you doing? And, Justin had more thought into his answers. If, you wake up in the morning and we're having a fight, how's your day look? LaRon said, I would check the temperature all day to see if I could, how good we are. And Justin's like, nope, we're gonna fix it in the morning, which is what every woman wants to hear. And I think he knows the right answers to tell Mika, because Mika's so shut off. And that's it. Mika just wants to be turned on by the right person. The light needs to, it's almost like a switch. The right person that will flip that switch, and I think it might be Travis, will turn her on, and she will be just flowing with all of the goodness. But right now, she's just still seems very closed off. She's very what do you have to offer me, and what are you bringing to the table, and what do you like she's trying to these things. So she's doing a lot of interview questions instead of letting the relationship happen back and forth. And to see if there is a connection. That's hard to see if there's a connection when you really shut off. But Nephew Tommy stepped in as her ex. And that's another thing too. Why we got exes come? That is so messy. That is so messy. I love it. It's just, boy, you can tell a lot about the person with an ex, right? I always want to know, what does your ex say? I wish I could talk to all the exes. I want to know what really happened. Because you can talk to all my exes. I still literally love all my exes, and they have nothing bad to say about me. We're good. Love is big. It comes in different energies. It comes in different people. People, same sex and the community. All of it is so open. I call it that free love. It's very different than it was in my parents' generation, right? Which is way, way back. You have to be very clear about what you want when you are starting out in a relationship. It's valid if they are excessive in anything. If it's a 12-hour day of video games, yes. I mean, should you break up with somebody because they drink? No. But if they're an alcoholic and have problems and become abusive, then yes. So there's, you know what I'm saying? If things become excessive in the way where it just ruins a relationship, then it's a problem. But just because someone plays video games does not mean you have to end the relationship. So, LaRon being turned off by her saying that. But then he says, I sometimes take off on Monday. So in her mind, she's like, this dude he's obsessive with it. This reminds me of my ex. Now, I don't know what came the chicken or the egg when it comes to their relationship. Did he entertain other women and play too many video games, and that's why she didn't give him attention? Or was she not giving him attention, and that's why he started entertaining other women and playing video games so long? We don't know, but I'm sure they have something to do with each other. But yeah, I think anything in excessive, or something that certainly becomes to the point where it's involving the relationship, to the point where you don't have a relationship, then yeah, you need to have that conversation. And if it doesn't change, you need to move on. Everybody likes a little space and attention. I like that, Justin. I like that phrase. And let me tell you something. If Mika seems like if she's into you and if she wants you, she'll give you some attention. I think she'll show up when she needs to be. I think in her last relationship, she didn't show up that way because of his other women and video games. I'm positive that if Justin wanted some attention, Mika will give him some attention. Do I see Justin and Mika go in the distance? That's a long pause right there. They both want it, so I can see where they can go long distance. I think looking at it from just a bird's eye view, I'm not quite sure. I need more Justin and Mika together. Like, I think they both want to move forward and learn more about each other. But I'm not sure if that's like, oh, I see it. I'm not sure if that's where I'm at right now with them. I think that in that date situation, I mean, it was very clear, what was going on. She surely was focusing more on Justin. He had better answers. He was more focused and honed in, and so was he on her. But the distance, like forever, no, I don't see forever. I see them entertaining each other. All right, well, in this clip, Alonzo and Patricia go on a date, and he shows off his romantic side. Let's take a look.
You make me want to do that. So it is one thing that I definitely did bring as well here for you. It's actually a little gift. I do know that, you like to go outside in your backyard.
Thank you, I do.
And stand barefooted, and soak up
and
that.
ground myself.
Exactly.
Yes.
So I just bought you a little small gift that you can put back there. You can just see, minimum care. You got to do too much for it.
No,
spray a little bit.
No,
it's a little small mist.
I grow stuff all the time. This is nice.
So yeah, I had to pick that up. I was getting gas, and I was like, hey, you know what? Let me get that. No, I'm just playing.
I never know what you have up your sleeve. Good. But that's good. That's exciting. I don't need to know everything.
You're a thinker.
I am. I'm an overthinker, actually.
Right, and you put stuff together. You can put it together, and then,
right.
Oh, I know.
Right.
Blindsided.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, you got me. You got me. I surrender. You got me.
I'm about to surrender. Check, please. Hey, we out here. That's it. The deal is done. I can cook this, by the way.
You can?
Yeah, I definitely can.
Are you sure? Is it gonna be black on the bottom?
Absolutely positive.
What else can you cook?
Pastas.
I like pastas.
Salmon. I say it with the L.
Salmon.
Right. Salmon. And hand wash the dishes.
That's good. I hate washing dishes.
I have no problem doing that.
Okay. You got some things that you just don't do?
What do you mean?
Like, I don't like to fold clothes. I will fold towels, but I hang up clothes. I don't think you should fold them.
I actually love laundry, which is crazy.
You like to fold clothes?
I like to fold and everything.
That's
I like to
crazy.
set it out. Okay. I dump it out on my sofa or on my bed, and I just go in there.
Good. So you can have that job. Are you good with your hands?
Yes,
I mean, okay.
I am.
You need to, no, not that. Your hands on me. I'm not. Not in the kitchen.
Oh, massages?
Yeah, because I give massages a lot. Sometimes I want to get them.
Got you. I probably could use some work, maybe. I don't know. I've been
you want to learn?
Done too much. Yeah, I'm a good learner.
Learner.
I can listen.
You can listen?
Very well. Yeah.
Good. That's so good. I'm sorry.
Can you be serious for once, please?
It's
Thanks
you.
so much. I just want to go ahead and toast.
Oh, I love these two. This is one of the best dates I've seen so far. Patricia is giddy. She can't even eat. She's so just in likeness and this, infatuation with Alonzo. And Alonzo can't even speak. He's stuttering. He's saying the wrong word. He's like, what do I do? They're so cute. And this date is so cute because it's almost like the inner child of you first like somebody and I just want to see where this goes. They have such good chemistry. They really like each other. I'm really interested to see where this goes and how serious Alonzo gets and how Patricia kind of lets down her guard. It's really nice to see her in her feminine energy because she's a lot of woman. She's she's a powerhouse, right? But she's so feminine in this energy, which is interesting when you find somebody that you kind of align with, what energy comes out. And I think she likes the fact that even the gender roles are switched. He's like, no, I like cooking. I like doing the dishes. I like the laundry. She's like, I don't want to do any of that. And he's like, I'll do it all. He is really into her. She's really into him. I really like this. I'm giving this an A all day. I love these two. I don't even think Alonzo's growing. I think Alonzo is what he is. And I think he found somebody who he really likes and who's letting him be who he is. And a man will show up when the right woman lets him and allows him to be that person. So I think Alonzo is being exactly who he is. He's like, look, I come in fun, but if you wait and sit and allow me to be this person, I can show you, he has many sides of him, as we all do. So there is a romantic side. The gift, he's always trying to think of her. He's like, I was in the store and I just saw that. No, you were intentional, Alonzo. He plays, but he's actually very serious. And Patricia knows that. She's like, you didn't just find this gift. You had to be intentional of giving me this gift, because she knows she likes to garden and her, it's like a very specific, gift. So he is just living his best life and being exactly who he is. And she loves it. And when she is reciprocating that I like you, exactly who you are and how you are, he's just being more and more into himself, more of a man, more of what she needs. And that's how that ebb and flow is. It's not resisting this, what do you have to give me? Are you showing up? And what's your past look like? And all, it's not, you're not getting those kind of questions. You're getting more of like, they're talking about laundry and living together and like, could you cook for me? And that's kind of the vibe where it's going. So everybody's letting their guards down. Now you're seeing who everybody is. And that's why I like it, because it was super sweet. It was like you got to see the real Alonzo and Patricia. They both were sitting in their like happy energy. It wasn't this interview, who are you, what are you bringing, I have to show up, self. Like he's just like in awe of her and she's just like, oh, Alonzo. It's really cute. It's really, really sweet. I think Patricia's already locked in. I think Patricia is locked in. I think the way the process works, I know she has to kind of figure that out, but I saw Patricia locked in, a couple episodes back. She's been locked in on Alonzo. And Alonzo's always life of the party. He's gonna be, I wanna be his friend. I mean, I wanna be his friend. So he's just gonna always be that guy. But Patricia, and I think he actually is locked in on Patricia. He keeps saying, Rashina, I don't know, and we'll see. But I mean, they're both kind of, you see it. It's literally right there. They just had the best date. And he almost, pretended like he got on his knee at the end of that. We didn't show in the clip, but in the episode, they're just ready to love. They really like each other. And I'm excited to see if this really ends the way I want it to, because I really love these two together. They really will bring out the best in each other. Chores in the house, I'm sure if you start off single, you're doing your own chores. You're washing your own clothes, you're doing your own dishes. And so when you get together, you figure out who does what. I think that, like, I like how she was like, I don't even like to do that. And he's like, he says, I'll do it all. And that's just because he likes her and he'll show up for her. So that's actually cute. I'm sure she does fold her own clothes. She has to, because, everybody has to fold their own clothes. But she's like, I don't want to. And he's like, I'll do it all. I'll cook for you. I'll clean for you. I'll do the dishes. I'll do everything. He just likes her. All right, thanks everyone for joining us on Ready to Love After Show. Tune in next week and be sure to subscribe to OWN's YouTube channel and follow me, Tamika, on Instagram. See you next week.